to try and determine what they meant. I want to say that Anushka would remember, but I wasn't there.
Didn't she have problems with her memories before about her brother?
She did.
Yeah, well, I'm not her brother.
No,
Her
but
brother-
she did shoot her Felguard recently in the face. After pulling it out of her own brain, was it? Her mind?
I don't know.
Crazy story, anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Go throw me insight.
Okay. Nice.
Adequate.
Yeah, that's again a mid-roll. Yeah. Oh god, I should make a casino in the setting called mid-roll.
Mid-roll.
and it flows well too, right? Oh, where are we going? Oh, we're gonna go to mid-roll.
Yes.
I'm gonna put that in my notes. Mid-roll. Mid-roll. Maybe a bar casino, because every casino needs
Mid-rollers.
Oh, absolutely.
alcohol. Yeah.
Everyone has
Yeah,
to stay
that's-
around extra long after the bar's performance to see if there's another mid-roll.
Well, I'm happy to stumble across that because I just like the way it flows. Anyways, going back to this.
Where were we?
28 and 16. I guess technically you might still succeed. Amber has had a tendency of either rolling like a god or rolling like absolute shit. Yeah. Okay, so anyways.
Anywho.
So, yeah, like, Sajar, you're just, like, talking about everything that happened. That's crazy, man, as well. It's Silas, 28 versus 26. There's some part of Amber that... It's not FOMO. It's not fear of missing out. It's, like... It's complicated. It's like she's disappointed that she couldn't be there to help. But also there is this conviction that she, like, steels herself against. Like, no. They didn't need you. You don't need them. They went their path, I went mine. So there is like a flicker of doubt that immediately gets snuffed.
Oh.
And that is a very steeped conviction. It's very ingrained in Amber. No matter how much she has like those flickers of doubt, she has like this internal mantra to go back to. But, as you're describing it, she just, like, asks. But that's not the actual one, right? That's just a portion of it, a figment, an avatar.
No, it's not dead, but from what I understand, it is out of her head, which is
The more important part.
unimportant part. From what I gather, I don't imagine it'll be very happy about that. That's like a WikiHow article.
It is a WikiHow article, that's what makes it funny. Amber, you don't need them. You don't need them.
But what if?
Anyways, yeah, so... Oh, wait a second.
Waiting.
She has one mantra in her head. But what about the other one?
Gasp. What about it?
Shit, that's another mid-roll. God damn it.
Oof.
Would you like an inspiration?
Sure!
Stop whoring out your inspirations! Kidding.
Take my inspiration.
Only slightly better. Only slightly better, god damn
To
it.
be fair, Crash, you already have an inspiration. I gave you one like, 2 nights ago?
Here's the thing, we say this bit so often I don't remember actually what is a real one or not.
So there's reasonable doubt! You could have one!
Alright, fair and hunger rules, we'll coin flip it, right? 1 to 50, I get inspiration, 51 to 100, I don't. I run that one, sorry, I just guessed loudly. What did we say, no?
Remember how you just made the executive decision in one way?
Yeah.
What if you made one in another way now?
Also, oh, you're not in the game, but he just rolled a natural
Oh.
1.
Yo, best possible result. Okay.
So, like, she just automatically succeeds, and you get the inspiration, right?
Yeah. No. We gotta go better than that.
Yes.
Oh god, this would be so fitting.
Uh-oh. I don't like how devious you sound.
Thank you.
Perfect
Excellent
timing.
delivery.
Can Stylus and Sajar make me perception checks, please?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
can
we can.
certainly try.
I guess maybe investigation. Nah, perception is better. Because like a snapshot.
Wah.
All right. Yeah. So, anyways,
But I get advantage on investigation roll relying on sight. I'm kidding. I like my roll.
what was the item that gives you that?
It's the eye of where the fuck is it? Eye of minute seeing.
Crystal lenses fit over. Okay, so there's literally just glasses.
So that's where glasses now.
Range of 1 foot. Okay, yeah. I don't think that'll apply here.
Nah, it's fine. I like my roll
22
anyway.
is still successful. You hear a humming.
Coming from.
You don't know. You hear a humming. It's there for like moments. I guess your bard sense would also catch that accompanying alongside, sort of like the echoes of the humming. There is like an instrument being played. I'm talking like 3 chords or something like that. Like nothing long or substantial.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're just like, what the fuck is that? It's like, like you know it's not normal logically, right? Like, oh, didn't manifest mosquitoes a cursed existence in this fake realm, okay? Like, so you know it's not that. So you're just like, what the fuck is that?
Says his ear will flick. They'll kind of glance around.
Question is, does Amber notice it? Hey, look, another not one.
Oh!
It was the first roll too.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, howdy.
Oh boy. Anyways, yeah, but whatever the sound was to you, Sias, it did give this odd sense of comfort, like protection, if you want to call it that. I guess you would feel it from your sibling. That's probably like the best feeling of like, I got you.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Take inspiration.
Ah!
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, Sajar, you're there as well. Take inspiration.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Alec, I like that you did that. Oh shit thing. Take inspiration.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Hey, Dorky. I appreciate that you're here, and you know that you're so supportive of everyone. Hey, take inspiration. Hey, Garth. Hey. Hey.
Fuck you, buddy.
No. Hey.
I was expecting that almost.
Hey, thanks for playing, man. Hey, thanks for playing, man. Take inspiration. Hey, take an inspiration, even though you won't ever fucking use it. I don't fucking know.
I'm gonna use it Sunday.
Does that have a
Ask, I haven't greenlit it by him yet. No, probably not. So she succeeds. She totally fucking succeeds. That charisma save.
Great.
Um,
Is it a good thing?
it's a good thing. Yeah, no, it's a good thing.
Yay.
So yeah, you guys were talking about, all of this happened. Anushka, put down the hollow region in her head. It's, the real one is just still out there, but the more important part is that the one in her head is gone. Stuff might happen as a result of the aftermath of ejecting it ballistically. And Amber gets that expression on her face again, but then it shifts a bit, and it's her eyes are are clouded in thought, but then they get this immense sudden focus, clarity, and she looks down almost a bit shamefully.
Everything all right?
She opens her mouth to say something and stops. I don't know. She just thinks for another moment. I don't know. She eventually not comes to. She's definitely still in like a distracted ways, but she asks you guys a lot, not still looking at the ground in a slightly ashamed manner. Let's see, how would she be say it's a really specific, peculiar question. You guys had mentors, right?
Yes.
In a manner of speaking.
How did you get... She sighs. How did you know they were fit to be your mentor?
That's a good question. I think for me it was a mix of she knew music and I was still new to it. And I was kind of surprised she didn't just be rid of me. This may be very, very surprising, Cecil will say sarcastically, but I was a very annoying child.
Wow.
Ah,
And
So was I.
Tertiana gave the vibe that she wouldn't tolerate that. To her credit, she did a lot of work.
So you trusted Tertiana to be your mentor because she was just better than you?
I wouldn't put it that way. I trusted her to be my mentor because it's a combination of things.
You try to describe it?
Sajar, you go. I'll think about how to describe it.
She
very
looks to
well.
you.
In my youth, I was torn between my mother's, well, let's be honest, violent tutelage and my father's more enthusiastic creativity. It pulled me in two directions. I could either refuse my mother, refuse the blade, refuse the responsibility I would later swear an oath to uphold. I guess I don't have to uphold it anymore, but my father, he's always been a creative soul, an artisan, a master of the craft, and that mastery enraptured me as a child. I was fascinated, inspired. I wanted to be like him, but I am not like him. My mentor, they were able to guide me onto a path that is a middle ground of sorts, I suppose. How do I know that they were deserving to be my mentor? Well, circumstance, luck. And also, without them, their entire village would die horribly, so there's that, but...
Wait, what?
Oh, you've never been to the peninsula?
No.
So, the way it works is, there's a sage, a water sage, and usually, they are the backbone of any village. They are the reason the water doesn't run out. They are the reason we have something to eat. They are, in short, the lifeblood of the village.
So they're the reason the village is even there.
And without the village, they wouldn't be there either. It's symbiotic in that regard. At least I think it is. But I needed someone who had the wisdom of time, and they were old, even by my standards.
Do you have to be
Yeah.
old to be wise, though?
I am of the mindset that there are two ways to gain wisdom: time and perspective, or you pay for it with pain.
She squints her eyes at that. Oh.
A young person can be wise, and a wise young person is usually, well, let's just say they've earned that wisdom.
Her eyes squint even further. Oh. What's your guys' past perceptions?
12.
20.
Some things don't change even across character classes, huh?
My stats haven't changed, nor have my proficiencies.
Jay! 20? You would spot that Amber is breathing slightly faster and slightly heavier.
See, Fred thinks that Amber's talking about herself, but I don't know if Sajar would catch on.
I think Salas would try and see if they could subtly slow the group a little bit. Because I'm assuming you're still walking.
Yeah. Not as far
And-
out as Blair, fortunately, but yeah, they're still walking.
And I was about to say, just like they did with Blair, they'll exaggerate their breathing slightly.
Okay. I
didn't-
need to go talk with Varric.
Okay. Alone?
Ooh, alone or not alone?
Is that easy question I ask?
C'est une question. C'est une fair question. No, you guys can come along. Maybe you guys
Or
will have
not.
to make sense of it.
Sure.
So you guys been turn around.
Oh, I was gonna say after I have something to talk with him about as well. Anyway.
You guys turn back. Begin heading back. Go you.
Yay.
The entire time on the way back, Amber is in a state of deep contemplation. Sajar, you're pretty wise and experienced and things like that. Silas, you would have very little metric on this comparatively. Actually, you roll me your insight, and I'll just give it to Sajar because this is just something he probably would have seen before.
Okay. Let's see here.
Mid. Again, mid.
Mid.
Again, mid.
Mid.
It's you definitely don't have the depths of this, but you've probably seen it, even if you don't understand the deeper intricacy thereof.
Mhm.
To you, Sajar, and thus by extension to you, Silas, Amber is in a state of deep contemplation that she is experiencing some sort of paradigm conflict. Fundamental knowledge is being tested. Sort of like Zuko and Avatar. Except, hopefully she won't betray you guys to the Fire Nation, but, never say never.
Honor?
Honor!
I think we should,
Honor!
he would have the presence of mind to realize that the person she mentioned was Varric. If there's anything or anyone that could sway the scales in either direction, it would be the person she placed her trust in. So it would be better to him, in his mind, to hear what Varric has to say in response to what she wants to actually discuss, rather than to grill her about it. So he will wait.
Roll me your insight. Hey, not mid. Not mid.
Yo.
Hey!
Yo.
25. you guys haven't known Varric for long, but you guys have gotten a pretty decent grasp as to who he is. He definitely is like a like a spy. He's a social behind the scenes manipulator in a noble quote unquote way. But there's this sort of weird, I won't say dance he does, but he's very open-minded. You're not sure if saying something evil to him or something good to him would ring. Like, if one would ring better than the other in a certain regard. I think it would depend on intent and purpose and stuff like that, as opposed to the act.
Mm-hmm.
You get the sneaking suspicion that he will be very, very neutral. He's usually very neutral when it comes to you guys. That's, again, in a manner similar to Redain, whereas Redain would just say, tell me what you need. How can I help? Varric is similar.
Maybe that neutrality is why she's looking for him.
It would also explain why she's quite fond of Redain.
Indeed.
No judgment. Only help. Sure, she could abuse that, but, on her head may it fall. But yeah, you guys head back. In the meantime, or while that was going on, what are Dee and Oriana up to?